Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE crammed a lot of content into the Go Home episode of SmackDown ahead of WrestleMania 41. Randy Orton cut a desperate promo looking for an opponent at the show after Kevin Owens had to bow out due to injury. Rey Fenix teamed with Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio in an impromptu match against American Made after incidents in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Wade Barrett interviewed Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair separately instead of standing in the ring ahead of WrestleMania. After Fenix's successful debut, another big debut will take place on next week's show. What other strange decisions were made? Here's the best and worst for the WrestleMania 41 Go Home episode of SmackDown. After losing to Zelina Vega via countout on last week's SmackDown, GM Nick Aldis booked a title match between the two for the Go Home episode. The match was then changed hours before the show, making it another non-title showdown. The two women had some decent exchanges, and Green made sure not to get counted out again. The champ is so over with the crowd that they booed the challenger when exchanging punches. Vita pinned the Women's US Champion after a super code red off the top. This sets up yet another showdown over the title. Why didn't they just have the championship contest the night before WrestleMania? Nearly 3/4 of the tag team title matches in SmackDown's tag division have ended due to interference. Bookers went to the same well yet again as DIY stuck their noses into the Street Profits' defense against the Motor City Machine Guns. The live crowd was mildly invested in the match, but each team had its share of moments. The problem is resorting to the same booking tactic yet again. Nick Aldis then booked a TLC match for next week's SmackDown featuring all three teams. That would have been much better suited for WrestleMania and not the New Day versus the War Raiders. As Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga arrived in the parking lot, LA Knight blindsided Tonga. The act took him out of the equation for the Megastars match with Sikoa later on SmackDown. While neutralizing a potential threat was a smart move, it didn't account for Jacob Fatu. Fatu attacked Knight again, causing yet another disqualification, the second of the episode, in case anyone's keeping count. Braun Strowman came to Knight's aid, leading to another tag team match. The champ and the monster among men won when Knight pinned Sikoa. Sikoa has fallen so far because of the Bloodline storyline, and Fatu lost another match despite not eating the pin. Most Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals are run-of-the-mill and forgettable. A few are good. The 2025 edition was arguably one of the best. The match featured 26 WWE stars, including members of the LWO, Pretty Deadly, American Made, Legado del Fantasma, and Rey Fenix. Shinsuke Nakamura, The Miz, Carmelo Hayes, Karrion Kross, and Andrade also took part. The Las Vegas crowd booed when hometown star Kross was eliminated. Hayes won the match, eliminating Andrade to claim victory. The final sequence with El Idolo was great as it called back to their best-of-7 series. Hayes should receive a renewed push following WrestleMania 41. As if we haven't seen it enough already, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley are mad at each other. Ripley came out and cut a 4-minute promo, but was interrupted by Women's World Champion Io Sky. Sky had about 30 seconds but was cut off by Belair, who was suddenly wearing red after weeks of wearing black attire. She said the same stuff as Ripley, but then Naomi came out to confront the EST. She wanted to know why the EST hadn't returned her calls and texts, but Belair didn't answer. Jade Cargill predictably followed Naomi, looking for blood. Is it so hard to book some type of match instead of repeating the same talking points? Sky was overlooked yet again, but hit everyone with a moonsault to end the segment. However, if she loses, that says a lot about how bookers rank her in the hierarchy of the division. Seth Rollins was the only representative of his triple threat to appear live on SmackDown this week. He opened the show with a great promo about his history with Punk and Reigns and how Punk only came back to wrestling, and to WWE, for money. Roman cares only about himself and only about the fans if they show him love. He recounted how he and Dean Ambrose had to make Reigns look good as members of the Shield. John Cena and Cody Rhodes closed the show and cut dueling promos. Each man landed barbs, but again, The two biggest feuds for WrestleMania 41 have been 95% talk. Cody left Cena lying again, possibly telegraphing the title change. Matt Siraki is a sports journalist from outside of Boston, Massachusetts, who has written about sports for a local newspaper, the Metro West Daily News. Matt has written about professional wrestling for the past year, but has been writing lyrics, short stories and novels in his spare time. He writes around 30 to 50 articles per month. During his time on writing for Sportskeeda, Matt has written about a variety of topics, including the history of the business as well as about the current stars and product. He follows numerous promotions like the WWE, AEW, Raw, MLW, NJPW, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and well.